Welcome to the deep dive. Today we're jumping straight into some really powerful source material excerpts from Isaiah chapter 61.
Right.
Want to unpack the core message, see what makes this particular passage so significant.
Yeah, and what strikes you right away, I think, is how it opens. This really strong declaration.
Mm-hmm.
The Spirit of the Sovereign Lord is on me, because the Lord has anointed me. It's very specific. Someone chosen, equipped for a mission.
Anointed. That it implies a kind of divine setup, doesn't it? A commissioning.
Exactly. It's not just a feeling, it's a purpose given from, well, from the divine.
Okay, so let's get into that mission because the list, it's quite something. It says, preach good news to the poor,
Bind up the brokenhearted.
proclaim freedom for the captives.
Yeah, release from darkness for the prisoners. It's very active language.
It really is. What stands out to you there? It feels so targeted towards specific kinds of suffering.
Absolutely. It's not just vague well wishes. It's concrete action for, poverty, emotional pain, literal and maybe figurative imprisonment.
And it connects this to a specific time, right? The year of the Lord's favor.
And the day of vengeance of our God. So it's this appointed moment for both, well, liberation and justice. Two sides of the same coin, maybe?
And then comes this part that's really fascinating, the transformation. For those mourning.
Ah, yes, the reversal imagery. It's so vivid.
It is a crown of beauty instead of ashes.
The oil of gladness instead of mourning.
A garment of praise instead of a spirit of despair. It's a complete turnaround.
And they get a new name, a new identity almost. Oaks of righteousness.
Oaks? Why oaks, do you think? What's that imagery telling us?
Well, oaks are strong, right? Deep roots,
yeah.
enduring. So calling people who are like in ashes and despair oaks, it suggests a really deep, stable, lasting change, not just surface level.
Rooted in righteousness, as it says.
Precisely. And it's not just internal. The passage talks about rebuilding too.
Right, the ancient ruins and devastated cities.
Yeah, so the personal healing kind of mirrors this wider physical societal renewal. It's interconnected.
So the transformation impacts everything, the person, their community, their environment.
It seems so. And it goes even further, describing this totally changed future role.
With foreigners serving them. And they're called priests of the Lord, ministers of our God.
And they'll feed on the wealth of nations. It's a dramatic shift in status and fortune.
Especially considering the likely context, maybe shame or devastation.
Definitely. The text explicitly contrasts it. Instead of their shame, a double portion. Instead of disgrace, everlasting joy.
A double portion. That's more than just getting back what was lost, isn't it?
Oh, absolutely. It suggests abundance, overflowing blessing. It's like exponential restoration, not just simple payback.
That idea, a double portion instead of shame. It speaks volumes about the kind of justice envisioned here. It's not just corrective, it's lavish.
Right. And the text gives a reason. It grounds it all. For I, the Lord, love justice. I hate robbery and iniquity.
So the whole vision, the anointing, the mission, the transformation, it stems directly from God's character, this commitment to justice.
Exactly. It's not arbitrary favoritism. It's presented as an outflow of divine nature. And the outcome, presented as certain.
Yeah, it says their descendants will be known everywhere, recognized as a people the Lord has blessed.
The results are meant to be undeniable, visible to everyone.
And then the ending shifts, doesn't it? It becomes very personal.
It does. After this grand, sweeping vision, it zooms right in. I delight greatly in the Lord.
For he has clothed me with garments of salvation, a robe of righteousness. It connects the big picture right back to individual experience.
Which feels like the natural culmination, right? After all that restoration and vindication, that deep personal joy. Putting on the robe of righteousness after being in ashes.
And that final image of certainty.
The garden analogy, yeah. As the soil makes the sprout come up, so the sovereign Lord will make righteousness and praise spring up before all nations. It's as natural and inevitable as growth.
So when you step back and look at the whole chapter, especially that contrast, despair to praise, shame to double portion, ruins rebuilt, ashes to beauty, how does this whole picture of radical transformation land with you? It really pushes our ideas of what healing can look like.
It does. It suggests that even from the deepest, darkest places, this kind of profound restoration is, well, envisioned as possible.
Yeah.
Anchored in this specific anointed mission.
This deep dive into Isaiah 61 really lays out this incredible vision, doesn't it? Anointed purpose leading to deep restoration, justice. It leaves you thinking, if real freedom means release from these kinds of darkness, this brokenness, What part of your own life, or maybe the world you see, might be waiting for that kind of good news, that transformative touch?